My name is Brandi, and I run a bookshop on wheels. The idea for a mobile bookshop actually came from my deep imagination that I used to write down on Post-it notes. It's kind of one of those what if someday kind of crazy dream ideas, and you kind of put those ideas aside. And then one day it just kept coming and I couldn't silence it. So I thought, okay, I looked around, I did not see it in the world, and if I didn't do it, it wouldn't exist. So I thought, what the heck, let's just go for it. And we found the truck and we just decided to put the book truck out in the world, and it has been incredibly well received. The name is really important to me because daisies are my favorite flower, and a chain of it is if I'm connecting readers and books and stories on a wide community, then I'm creating that chain. So, Daisy Chain Book Co. Two of the questions that I get asked the most often are, how many books do you have in here? And how do you keep the books on the shelves while you're driving around? In the book truck on any given event day, it holds about 2,200 titles, from baby books all the way up to large print and about 19 different genres in between. I have holes in front of every shelf, and I run rope all the way through to create like a fence that holds the books in, because when I'm turning, they just want to hit the floor. So that's how we protect the book babies in the truck. In the truck, most of the books are recycled because they've been previously experienced or owned. The beautiful thing about books is if you've read it once and pass it on, the story itself doesn't change. The beauty within it is not any different. It deserves to be shared again and again and again. And that book gets a new life. It doesn't go in a landfill somewhere or get tossed out. Heaven forbid, a book gets tossed out. I also don't give out any plastic bags. There's no paper receipts, no garbage that we're adding to the world. So you get a good book, you don't get any extra garbage, and I don't have any apologies to my kids and their kids for how I ran this business. Currently, the one market that we're doing on a regular basis is the 124th Grand Market. And other than that, I'm traveling around the city to Bentley and Drayton Valley and, little areas outside, so that I can share the book truck experience with people who don't have access to this in their city. On our website, we have a little over 10,000 books that are available, and you can order them and they get delivered same day or next. So I use the book truck to take those books around, and then I do some private events, whether it's a block party or a birthday party or a book club. Wherever you think books are required, I can find a way to take the truck there. My favorite part of the job, it would probably have to be that moment when somebody walks around the back of the truck and they see it for the first time, and there's that moment, like they don't know what they're seeing. I get an awful lot of people who say, this reminds me of the bookmobile when I was a kid, or this is the greatest thing I've ever seen, or are you hiring? Can I sleep in here? Like there's all these incredible comments, and I just love that because it reminds me that I am making a connection that is memorable, that's not so common, and it might entice them to just walk in and get lost in all the stories for a while. There are some great independent bookstores here. There are some great used bookstores here. But for the amount of people who want to have access to them, there is just not enough. So a mobile bookstore means instead of saying, here's my address, you come to me, I go to where they are, which hasn't been done before, so it was kind of a gamble. But Edmonton loved it. I get asked quite a lot, what's next for Daisy Chain? Are you gonna have a fleet of daisies? Are you gonna, I don't know. But I love the enthusiasm of people who say, we want more. So I just say, keep your eyes open, because more is probably coming. I don't know what my next 5 years will look like, but I have big dreams.